All Business Fitness, ABF Renegades. What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well today. It is Friday Eve, which is my favorite day of the week. It's the day before Friday. Kind of like Christmas Eve, the day before Christmas, one of my favorite days of the year. Anyways, I was in Wegmans not too long ago, and this guy had noticed me from YouTube, and he said, "Hey Joe, your channel's great, but you know you bodybuilders." I got some Protan left on me. You bodybuilders are only a very small, minute part of society. Why don't you kind of branch out? Why don't you go, you know, just overall general fitness or motivation, or you know, girls that just had babies, or you know, just there's other stuff besides bodybuilding. And you know what, I like what he had to say. So I'm on Instagram, and I try to post some motivational and some funny things at times. And you know, I posted something about fear and death and what we're scared of. And Sarah Mallory 319. So if you can reach out to her on Instagram, SarahMallare 319. She left a comment. I've been in remission with my MS since 2008. Just recently diagnosed with RA. It's kicking my ass in every medication I've had reactions to. It's been a year and a half since I've worked out, and steroids have packed on some pounds. It's something I just need to grab a hold of and fight back. My energy is depleted, and as a single mom working nonstop, I'm stretched ultra thin. This is where my mind over matter takes place. Sorry for venting. The quote is how I always used to feel. I fought hard for years to be who I am. I've always lived fearless since my initial diagnosis. Thank you again for putting these words in my day. Then she had replied with something that I had replied with, was about making this video. She goes, "Not at all. That sounds awesome. People who suburban autoimmune disease live in silence normally. They may look wonderful on the outside, but their bodies are screaming on the inside. It's only in the midst of an episode that you are in total darkness, when nothing seems to help. That's when you give in to fear. My kids depend on me, and my job depends on me. Never take your physical health for granted. At any moment, life can throw you a curveball. Thanks again for your support." Sarah, I just want to reach out to you like I had reached out to you on Instagram. I'm hoping that I motivate you, and it looks like you did, but you motivated me today. Like, so it's give and take on Instagram. You know, I'm kind of, you know, sometimes it's a struggle to get in the gym, and you just by putting that, you know, makes me think to myself, I don't have it that bad. I have it really good. Like, the gym should be a breeze compared to what you're going through. And that's the thing with us people. We forget what other people in this world are going through right now. There's so many diseases, and just people coming back from the war with, you know, no legs and no arms. And it's so important to sit back and say, okay, calm down. Okay, let's count backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe. I don't have it that bad. I really, really don't. Sarah, if there's anything you need, as far as like words, I'm always there to talk to you. I hope that, you know, this doesn't take a hold of your life, and, you know, that you can, you know, watch your kids grow up and everything. And, you know, I'm reaching out to you, okay? So whenever you're down, remember, fight through it. And I'll do the same. And I think all you guys should do the same as well. And that's another important topic. A lot of us on Instagram will post things that I kind of scroll through, and I'm like, really? Like, I am the leader of the pack, or, you know, get on my level. Those kind of irritate me a little bit, because what are you really the leader of? You're the leader of something that's just in your mind. You're the leader of yourself. If you think you're the leader of a group of individuals, you're sadly mistaken, you know? And if you know, what level are you talking about? Like, are we playing Mario Brothers? Like, what level? Like, this whole fitness thing has gotten really out of hand. You know, like, if you're thinking about levels, you're in this for the wrong reasons. You really are. There's just so many things that I can go on about, but I control myself, because, you know, I used to be maybe that guy. You know, I used to be that loudmouth kid, but now I'm trying to be humble and just do it for me and keep my mouth shut. Because at the end of the day, you know, what you say or what you record, you know, that's on you. That's who you are as a person. And I don't want to be remembered. And this quote that I put on it, it goes, I fear of dying, the fear of death, and, you know, one day you'll be gone and leaving a mark on the world. And that's what I want to do, but I want to leave it in the right way. I want to be that guy that, you know, put in the work but was humble and just hustled and kept his mouth shut. So, you know, just go about, and we're all different, you know, and that's fine. You can be the leader of things and, you know, be alpha and be, you know, on certain levels, but, you know, that's just not me. So, Sarah, thank you for letting me make this video, and, you know, hopefully this video motivates you and somebody, you know, to just say, hey, look it, I don't have it that bad. Life's gonna be better. I'm gonna push through whatever's going on right now in my head or physically. I'm gonna push through this, and one day, you know, whether it be a week, 6 months from now, 6 years from now, everything's gonna be all right. Because usually how it is, everything usually tends to be all right and goes a certain way. Okay, all right. So like the video, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys, you know, let me know what you guys think. You know, I love to hear stories. So put them, comment below, and like I said, this fitness thing, be good. Thanks.